Hey guys, I have a really simple dessert recipe for you. It's called an icebox cake, and I'm not going to be making the traditional kind where it's in a log form, where it's basically just the chocolate wafer cookies and whipped cream just piled up and then kind of turned over and just covered in whipped cream and like cut on a diagonal. I'm going to be making it in an 8-inch springform pan, and it's going to look like an actual cake. So this recipe is really good for if you don't have time or for a potluck or something, which is technically what I made it for. Traditionally, this recipe is made with Nabisco chocolate wafer cookies, but I've actually never seen that. So what we've used, like my mom uses and I use, is the Mr. Christie's brand. So I don't know what's kind of like popular in your country, but that's what we have here. And you can use actually any kind of cookie. You can switch out the chocolate wafer cookies, which are really thin, and you can use kind of like the lady fingers if you want to make like a tiramisu version of this, or you can even use those for like a strawberry shortcake icebox cake, or kind of like a lemon meringue one. Yeah, you can technically use anything, vanilla wafer cookies, but what I'm going to do is make it with just like cocoa powder and Baileys, because come on, everything's better with Baileys in it. So if you guys are interested, just keep on watching. So just add in the 2 cups of heavy cream. I'm just using just regular plain cream cheese for this recipe, and you need 12 ounces of it. So one block is about 250 grams, which is about 8 ounces. So I'm going to use 1.5 blocks. And you want to be at room temperature, so it's a little bit easier to mix. And just add half a cup of sugar. And then add 1/4 cup of any kind of coffee liqueur. I'm just going to use some Baileys. And 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. The original recipe calls for espresso powder, but I don't have any of that, so I'm just going to use some coffee, instant coffee, and I'm going to grind it. 1 teaspoon of instant coffee powder, or instant espresso powder. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And that's pretty much the basis of the recipe. This is basically the simplest cake you can make. And now you're ready to mix up the whipped cream, and basically you just want to do this until you get firm peaks. Okay, I've resorted to using a blender because I remember last time I was using cream cheese, I got like little lumps in it. So just to get rid of the lumps, I'm going to blend it for a bit, and then I'm going to whisk it again. So once you're done shaving the chocolate, you can just add some cocoa beans. Cocoa beans? Coffee beans. I don't know what I'm talking about. Since it's a coffee cake anyways. And yeah, for some reason my whipped cream didn't come out as firm as it said it would be in the recipe, but I'm just going to freeze this for about 8 hours because I'm going to take it to work tomorrow. And then I'll just thaw it in the fridge for lunch. And I also made a small one so I can try it before I go to work, just in case I don't poison anyone. I'll also have time to buy a new cake if this one is disastrous. So this is what the cake looks like when it's cut. I managed to save one slice, but it was really a big hit at the potluck. Definitely crowd pleaser.